YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Tay, man. Today we reacted to is Screaming University the greatest scam ever? Personally, I feel like it's not, but we gonna get straight into this video. Let's get it.
Kai Cenat is the greatest scammer ever, and I'm just going to be breaking down exactly why. With the recent introduction of Streamer University in-person applications, there would obviously be some drama, but I didn't expect the drama to be the fact that Kai Cenat is quite literally scamming people, or at the very least being incredibly misleading. Not only was he leaving these people in the heat and without food for hours, he was also favoriting the bigger creators, and so that really just makes you ask the question, what was the point? Did people ever really have a chance, and why did Kai Cenat bait the public into being a part of his Streamer University rollout? I got a lot of stuff I want to talk about today, twin. You'll probably like this, T. So
It definitely was a point. I just feel like y'all just thought that he was gonna be able to get to everybody. Only thing I can disagree with that maybe he probably did was maybe like, get the big content creators in at like the same time. I feel like if it was a way that he can get all of them in maybe like before people start to line up, I feel like that probably would have been a little better. But other than that, like, I don't really know what to say about the event.
So you might as well come and tap in. Comment for the algorithm. Now I had to do a little bit of research for this video because I am making the big claim that Kai Cenat is the best scammer ever, but I do actually believe that. One of my previous criticisms of Streamer University was the fact that I felt like too many big names and people within Kai's orbit became students. Why were all of these big creators students?
I've already seen him talk about this, and bro, you said the same thing over and over and over again, yet you don't even know all of these creators. So how can you say he's had big creators? Like, you didn't even know these motherfuckers. Like, some yes, others no. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the ones is cool, but half of these people we didn't even fucking know. Like, half of these people don't even have like a big audience or something like that. Like Blasian Baby Lola, like she didn't become big until after Streaming University. Like, she was small. I don't know how to pronounce her name. She wasn't big. Who else? Crispy Mo, Emily CC, Sophie, Yana. Nobody knew who Yana was. Yana became big. Gotti. Nobody knew who Gotti was. I don't really know who Gotti was. I don't. Kia the creator. Nobody really know who her was. All of these people didn't even have the platform that they got now, gang. Like, I don't even know who the fuck Light Skin Kim is. Who is that? Jam World TV. I don't even know who these people are, bro. Like, I feel like y'all saying that, but y'all have to really blame the smaller creators that went to here that didn't network. That's not his fault. That's their fault. But I just seen some of this, so I'm gonna just skip through this right here because I'm not about to.
His frustrations about the experience on Twitter.
You know what I'm saying? But he at least put in forth the effort to even talk to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I could just make him leave and y'all could just leave. But he want to make sure he thank everybody and have a conversation. Y'all understand that?
Yes, sir.
So respectfully, everybody's going to go down to the gym, okay? Now, if I see anybody act outright, I'm going to grab you and I'm going to throw you out the building.
It's like you're keeping humans in a fucking classroom for 5 hours, bro. 5 hours. Dude, I was getting pushed. My cameraman, Eve, was getting pushed, shoved. Bro had to fucking fight somebody for the spot. And then
I just don't know what people are crying for, bro. Like, it's a high risk, low reward type of situation. It's not guaranteed that you're gonna be caught, and I feel like that's something that like people don't understand. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, but it's whatever though, bro.
the motherfuckers that were just there first, and they just get fucked at the end. And then he comes in here saying, "Shut the fuck up. Like,
So there's a lot to dissect in just that small amount of footage that I showed you guys. But what stood out to me is not only the fact that this guy had to stand in line for a long period of time, but it's also the idea that even if you get there first, you're still not guaranteed to meet Kai Cenat. And that's not even just it. You also have what appears to be very rude people who are working for the Kai Cenat team. So you have people who are stuck in one place for a long period of time, and then you also have rude workers that are supposed to be helping the people. And nobody can convince me that that's not a terrible situation to be in, especially when I've noticed a lot of people have been very dismissive of some of the issues that smaller creators have had during this whole event. I know you guys are gonna say, well, you should have networked or you were never guaranteed to meet Kai in the first place, but that's not even the problem. The problem is that there was no advertisement or people being notified of the friends of Kai Cenat and people in that big influencer orbit getting preferable treatment. And when the difference in the preferable treatment is not having to wait long hours.
I'm gonna just give my analysis real quick before you just keep going. I just feel like that shit kind of felt like a little college, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say college necessarily, but if we talking about Screaming University in aspect, okay, cool. Screaming University, cool. You know what I'm saying? I just felt like it was just like how you meet up, we in high school, and you go tour these colleges and stuff like that. You got the big creators and stuff like that. You got the people on campus and stuff. I feel like it should just been a lot of networking out there, and I feel like a lot of y'all was out there for one thing, for trying to be on the camera, trying to be camera time instead of networking and actually doing what y'all had to do. Also, I'm gonna say this, a lot of y'all don't even fucking stream, don't do nothing, don't have no fucking content posted, but you expect people to feel bad in a way when you're not even a content creator. So it's like, my nigga, like, what are we doing? You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not even trying to hear that.
And not being tired and being able to skip the line. That's clearly just not a fair thing, bro. The only people who are sharing these sentiments are smaller creators, but bigger creators get to just skip all of that. This was not something that was advertised. This was not something that people knew going into it. I mean, you could infer it because that's kind of what happened last time, but I'm just saying I understand the frustration because I would be frustrated too.
The streamers that you are prioritizing are the ones who are already established, the ones who are partners, the ones who are monetized to the furthest extent. All we wanted was an opportunity. All we wanted was some education. And this is what we get? 10 plus hours? Why can't I use a vending machine? Why do I have to be told when I can go?
Every streamer that's partner is not a big streamer though. You know what I'm saying? Like, feel me? So I'm
Go to the bathroom. Is this a concentration camp?
It's literally the same thing as what the pages are saying, as what other people are saying. You're confined in a space for a long period of time and bigger content creators are prioritized. And since we're here, I think I should elaborate even further on why I believe this is a scam. So you need to look at Streamer University as something under Kai Cenat's legacy belt. We're gonna all look back at Streamer University and acknowledge its place in pop culture as the insane phenomenon it is. When I say that Kai Cenat use the public for the rollout, I mean in the sense that when people record this and it goes viral on social media, showing up to these live events, acting crazy, and just kind of boosting its exaltedness, if that's a word. From a meta sense, people are going to be like, damn, everybody showed up, but people only showed up because they reasonably thought that they had a chance. But this is where the scam comes in. The scam is that they really didn't have a chance. You know who did have a chance though? All of Kai's big creator friends. That's why TikToks like the one I just showed you exist. And that's exactly why it's a scam. And it's a good ass scam too, because guess what? This is not going to be thought about when we reflect on Streamer University. Because remember, this is part of Kai Cenat's legacy belt. And even though Kai Cenat may be misleading people by not telling them that he's going to be favoriting his streamer friends, people still showed up and they still glazed Kai. Now I did show y'all that video of Raw Mesa venting about a Streamer University and all of his flaws. But what I didn't show you is that in that same video, he was still glazing Kai a little bit.
Oh my god, here. Oh my god, he's oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, it's constant. Oh my god,
I saw this clip and I'm gonna just get past that clip because I saw it on I saw that on Twitter and I'm just trying to figure out if this is what I want to get into right here.
Like the long wait times or not seeing Kai Cenat. It's just that this guy managed to turn the situation from kind of trash to a little less than trash, but still pretty mid.
I went to Kai Cenat Streamer University live auditions in downtown LA. If I'm being completely honest, And I mean completely honest. I had a good time. Even though it went left, I had an amazing time. Just because I feel like I figured out why I was there. Some people were complaining that it was a waste of time. They couldn't even let us in. They didn't want to do blah, 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 blah. I feel like those people were there for the wrong reasons. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I understand people were camping outside for days, waiting in the heat, waiting. I was too, bro. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't camping though. See, I got that. I waited a long time in that heat too. But the people that genuinely felt like it was a waste of time wasn't really there for the right reasons, in my opinion, bro. Even though I didn't get a chance to meet Kai himself or even step into the building, I still took it upon myself to take advantage of the environment.
And I'm not trying to be a negative Nancy, by the way. The only reason I feel this strongly is because I actually feel like people are kind of getting duped a little bit. Yes, you can make content. Yes,
You are. You can't say that and be like you're not trying to be negative or whatever like that when you saying that bro is like the greatest scammer, or you trying to feel like you got proof to prove why he's the greatest scammer, so you really can't say that.
you can network. But ultimately, that doesn't change the fact that Kai Cenat never advertised the VIP package that all of his friends got. Kai Cenat didn't tell you that you'd be waiting in a confined space, or a space in general, for a long period of time. He didn't tell you that his workers were going to be rude, and he didn't tell you he was going to prioritize his streamer friends. So it's less about being a negative Nancy and more about calling out the reality of the situation. The reality is that if there was some type of VIP section for established creators, that means people like Nina Lynn and Adrian Broner got a chance to cut the line just because they have motion, even though these are objectively weird individuals.
I just get her.
She said, "How are you guys today?" I ain't never heard of it. That girl asked me how much.
No, I can agree with you on that. I definitely feel like the package deals and the tickets and stuff like that should have been made. Like if you're already established creator and shit like that, like you get to skip the line and shit. I definitely agree with you on that. 1000% gang. 1000%.
It was. Bah! They were love.
I don't need to see that clip because I already seen it.
You gonna pick her? I just don't want. Huh? No. Shit.
It's about actually hurting that should be for these smaller creators. Even if you are harassing people or making people feel uncomfortable, or you have all these scandals under your belt, as long as you have the motion, that means that you can transcend Streamer University. You can transcend the waiting line. So even if you can make more content or network, can we all agree that that just feels a little misleading? Kai Cenat never told anybody that his friends could skip the line to just farm content. He never told anybody that his friends could waste the precious time he has on their content in place of actually interviewing people who want a chance to make something of themselves. Is that not just a little bit misleading? Bro, this nigga Jason is a millionaire doing the AI did my work gimmick, while there's niggas out there spending their last 400 bones just trying to see Kai Cenat.
So if I scan this right here, right? This ain't ChatGPT, is it?
No. You said no AI? It's not AI.
So if I take a picture of this right now,
Yes.
this isn't.
But his assistant came on and said that it wasn't AI. Like they proved that it wasn't AI though. So you did this video without even figuring out. You say you did your research, but you did your video without even saying like, oh, they actually didn't use AI to make it seem like he's just pulling a gimmick.
ChatGPT.
No.
We scan this right here, put it into my ChatGPT AI tracker. This reads like it was heavily AI assisted or AI generated, though not because of the facts themselves. The clues are mostly in the writing style. So
And originally, bro, I was gonna play a lot more of these clips of these creators interacting with Kai, but then it dawned on me, that is literally part of the scam. Kai Cenat lets his VIP creator friends skip the line, farm their viral clips, make Streamer University to go up, and then he gets to cash in because it's his legacy belt. It's under the Kai Cenat branding. It's honestly so genius. The nigga let these smaller creators go out with the wolves and just burn up and die in GTA. All while his bigger creator friends help him farm popularity via viral clips, and nobody can say anything about it because it's truly that genius of an idea. You have smaller creators also arguing in favor of this scam just because they're gonna tell anybody who speaks out against it, well, you should have just networked, bro. You should have just made the most of your opportunity. It's honestly the goofiest shit ever because
I mean, that's true though. Like, what the fuck are we talking about, gang? I mean, it's true. Like, It's like I don't like y'all are becoming so fucking entitled that it's fucking insane. Like we all knew that the big streamers was going to have benefits. We all knew that. That's anything in life. Anybody with a big name or anything like that are going to have certain benefits that smaller people don't have. That's just how life goes, bro. This shit ain't fair. So the fact that y'all didn't go into this already not thinking that just shows that y'all are tripping. Y'all are tripping. Even if they went in and they got shit off, he's literally told them like, bruh, no, like you ain't been consistent. You only been consistent because you heard about this. 2, you can't change your content. If you don't change your content, you're not getting in. A lot of these people that y'all see are not going to get in just because they went in there and clip farm.
Honestly, bro, networking as a streamer is stupid. You should not network. Or actually, let me not get besides myself. It's not that you shouldn't network, but it's more like a lot of these content creators are just fake individuals. If I had to give you advice as a content creator myself, is that you should get it out the mud by yourself so nobody can hold anything over your head, so you don't have to worry about any of these weird egomaniacs clashing with you. But all of that is besides the point because, like I've been saying,
man, fuck all that network. Yes, build your platform from the ground up and out the mud, but network. If it's a creator out there that want to collab with something like that, shit, take it. Or if they want to give you some advice, take it. Like I asked a big YouTuber, I'm not gonna say his name, I asked a big YouTuber for some advice with my channel. They gave me some advice for my channel, and my channel views went from this to this. Just offer some advice, gang. And they accepted free advice in their comment section. So it's like
there was no transparent communication. There was no Kai Cenat telling you,
I am gonna let my friends cut you in line, even if you got here at 6 in the morning.
Now imagine if Kai Cenat was open about the fact he was willing to let his creator friends cut the line. Do y'all think that people would be wasting their time as much as they were? And honestly, maybe they would. Kai Cenat does have that transcendent creator motion, but the point I'm trying to make is that this was not something that was said up front, so you can't fault people for feeling slighted. That's all I'm trying to say. I'ma always be a voice of the people because honestly,
I get that, gang, 1000%. I definitely get that, but a scam is just like scamming allegations is something big though. So it's like
creators can suck sometimes, and I think that Streamer University sucks a little bit, at least in terms of how it's treating people who are at the bottom. But with that being said, Kai Cenat is the greatest scammer ever because he managed to leverage the public to participate in the rollout of Streamer University 2. And in participating in the rollout, all it does is it makes Streamer University 2 look even better for when we inevitably reflect on it in the future. Kai Cenat is securing his legacy belt in the craziest way ever. He didn't even have
so let me ask y'all this. So when teams hold open tryouts for they practice squads and stuff like that, and certain players don't even get active on the field, is that a scam? When it's like, bro, y'all I know.
To interview all the people that pulled up. All he had to do was let his friends clip farm a little bit, interview a couple niggas, and he got to move on. But that's
the only thing that I can agree with you about is like him just saying that. But other than that, though, I don't feel like he scammed people. But you know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know what y'all think about the comment section below. I know a lot of y'all hate Kai, so a lot of y'all don't spread hate without him, like the information. I'm gonna do a little bit more research, whatever like that, and give a final opinion in the comment section down below, man. This is my reaction to that. If you new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy Tay, and I'm going, yeah.